key, you say? It's all done. I'm just setting up ready to play in, hopefully, 1.21.11. Also, welcome to Daywitch and Anarchy. Thank you very much for being the first one here. Sorry that I messed up the claim. And I'm glad you still managed to get it. Oops. Right. Release 1.21.11. This is the first time I've launched the server in 1.21.11, so I'm hoping that it works. I told it to upgrade earlier today just before doing dinner. So we should have the new stuff, which includes Nautilus shells and other things. I can't remember what else is in it. Not Nautilus shells, Nautiluses. And then new mounts. Then the ability for horses to go through water. Mounts of Mayhem. Nautilus armor. Netherite horse armor. Ooh, can be upgraded. Obtained by upgrading diamond horse armor with a smithing template. Ooh. Spawn eggs added. Nautilus. Oh no, that's in creative. Spear. Camel husk. Nautilus. The parched and the zombie Nautilus. As a coral variant. That sounds cool. I think that's it. Mostly the spear and the Nautilus that are of interest to me. But let's see whether it works. Let's go with Minecraft. It works! Multiplayer. Connect. Oh, I need to update the creative world as well. Whew. Why did I log off mid-air? That's really terrifying. Also, there is no sound. Let me fix that. I think I might have my output set wrong. There we go. Now I hear things. Whew. That's a relief. How is everyone doing it? Are you managing to enjoy a bit of a break? I have no idea how today is going to go as a stream because fundamentally streaming at this time of year, sometimes people are more available than normal, sometimes they're less available than normal. I have given myself loads of stuff last stream that I've now got to sort out, but that's a problem for future Zach, which is why this is here. It's just, oh, and more stuff. Yeah, I might need that. Probably not though. Just throw everything in. I can figure it out later. We've done the collaboration hallway. I do need to put armor stands in there. However, I'm kind of tempted to work at the top of the stairs. Sea lanterns. And then this can go down. I don't know if I need a lot of this. I will, however, take that. And let's take the ochre floodlights. Fact. Oh. More of them somewhere. There, I'll take a stack. That'll work. I'll do a little bit of trading because it's been a new day since I last traded and I need the emeralds. If nothing else, but to continue loading up on thorns. Thorns and fire aspect. Plus, with a tiny amount of digging we did last stream, I thought I did quite a lot. I thought it would take much longer to repair my pick. Clearly, I know not what I speak of. There, that'll do. So we're going to work on the square over there. Ooh. Okay. So the eggs need to be moved in, but that's a problem for later. I don't need to do that right now. Oh. My door seems to have been broken. Worst thing happens. Those villagers get turned into zombie villagers. And do I care about that? Not especially. Look, making pizza. Oh, enjoy the pizza. Right, emeralds go in. I'm going to need loads of brick. So in fact, emeralds can come out. I need to buy brick. So we'll grab some of that. I've got some granite. Sorry, one of these. That. that, I may move the sheep. I'm more likely to just let the sheep that are in the way perish, and then I can make new ones later. I've got enough of a good number of the colours of wool. We do that. We offload the chicken eggs, and we buy as many bricks as I can. I'm going to need it for the library. In you pop. Then up we go. I have enough rockets I can afford to waste something like that. You will sell me bricks. That's nice. And terracotta while I'm at it. You will not. And they haven't refreshed. That's fine. Got materials I can take over and start working on things. There is an argument for working on the car park. I may do that, in fact. We'll see. Let's see how far we get with building up the framework of the library. And if I get bored, I can then work on the car park, because car parks are exciting. Interesting. This one? Yeah, and this one. I should, in theory, have some bricks in here already. Clearly not as many as I thought. I really need to stock up. Up the stairs we go. We'll work on the framework, which will require me hopping over to creative, so I may do a quick update of the server shortly. I don't think... Nope, incompatible client, please use 1.21.10. So I do need to update the creative server. But that is a relatively straightforward thing to do with Nodecraft. It's as simple as one-click installer. Bear with. Change version. And install. So that will go through in the background whilst I'm continuing. The framework for the flooring should be quite a big area here, but it will open up on this side to a stairway. I opened it up over here, so it went up, but on this side it's closed, which allows me more space for whatever shop I end up putting on this corner. The shop on the corner goes to this point. There'll be a little courtyard thingy here, where the sheep are. In fact, we might be able to replace these blocks and leave the sheep in situ on that side. Oh, and maybe the same on that side. This could work out quite well. Now, I can't very easily maintain access, but I could just leave those holes, or we block it up knowing that it's there for a later date when I want to access it. I'm leaning towards just blocking it up. There we go, like that, and I can build my thing, and when it comes to breaking it, breaking apart the sheep stuff, I can access it from the inside. That makes sense, I think. Maybe? So the polished goes there, there. This is my entryway. And while... oh, we've already updated. I can restart the server, disconnect, and reconnect. It's just waiting for it to boot up. There! That was simple. Not this one? It's over here. So we head on over. I can work out where we're going and how we're going. Oh, of course it's inside. Now I've made this a thick wall. I don't know if there's actually a need to. Ah. So I have left a bigger gap than I technically need to for that bit. I suppose this could be made thinner. But then it doesn't give me the depth I want just from having that And I like the idea of this being here, so I can do that if I want to. Or I can do that. Which means we're going to end up with, from the middle, it's 5 wide, all the way back to the middle. Then 3 wide all the way across. I will rip out the spruce once I've done the pathway. I'll figure out. Disconnect, reconnect. So this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. That will use up plenty of wood. So 1, 2, 1, 2. This is the width of the path, and we're going up to the middle, and then we'll make that wider. Simple. And of course, the flooring needs to be bigger than that, but if I just focus on the bits I know of, and I'm sure of, I can then pad it out in whichever way I fancy, as I fancy. The warp stem planks are supposed to come up the stairs, come along to here, then fork off. They go around the reception area, but I don't have that right now, so just going to use spruce. And I can work out the stairwell. If I do the stairwell and this bit of wall here, and same on this side, I can then work out where the children's bookcases are going. This is something I've been looking forward to doing for quite a while. The collaboration corridor that's at the bottom. Your Majesty, welcome in, Iceland Queen. Good to see you. And thank you for the resub, now hitting 39 months. 7 months in a row. Hugely appreciated. How are you doing, Iceland Queen? Tell me about the stuff and things. What are you up to? How is Christmas looking for you? And whilst you're at it, admire my brilliant build. Look at it, it's glorious. I'm building underground stuff before the overground stuff, which is weird. Normally I do the overground stuff first and then dig down. But I need to do the stuff down there. Like that. So we're probably going to hop over shortly. I'm going to need a fair bit of tuff for the walls. I may do a little bit of gathering. We've got a tuff hole down here. I can pillage for stuff. If I remember correctly, it's underneath this bit. So let's air the chest down. I'll grab a spare one. Put everything at the moment. Then if I can fill up my pockets without much concern about running out of space. Simple. I'm a little bit low on food, but we'll fix that in a bit. One spare shulker, then we break this, hop down, and remember that I didn't bring torches. I'm de-stressing after having my family over. I can understand that. And also going to start dinner soon, so going to be leaving a lurk for now. The lurk is hugely appreciated. Thank you for coming in. I am glad to have you, even if it's for a moment. It's nice to check in. I'm glad you're able to spend some time with family. I know it's draining and hard work, but it's what Christmas is about, and without it, it wouldn't feel like Christmas. Hopefully, you can recharge your battery soon. Oh, don't want that one. That one, go back. I need tuff for this build, and the amount I've been using is far more than I had supplied. So I keep having to just dip in and do a little bit more digging for resources. I hate having to do this, but it's hard to know how much I need. And I either have to do a lot of digging before I start, in which case I get bored digging, or I dig as I go. And I've been digging as I go. Where I go, if I come down, grab a few stacks, that'll be enough to keep me going for the day. And it's working. Plus, stops me getting bored. Because I can realistically do a little bit digging like this, and then go, yep, do a little bit more building. It also, I have to say, gives me an opportunity sometimes to think. because I haven't pre-planned everything of the build and how I'm going to go about doing it, gives me a little bit of space just to think through the options. Or even just to keep up with chat. Although keeping up with chat today might be easier than normal. We'll see. I had... I might just grab some frog lights. I've got them. Frog lights. Oh, okay. Now I have a frog light farm. They're plentiful. Do one up here. And one over here. Tough is such a beautiful. I mean, no one would have thought to look at it that it was so amazing. I mean, it's just a weird texture, a little bit like cobble, somewhere between andesite and cobble, I suppose. But it blends so well, and it has so many opportunities with the polished tough. Sorry, the chiseled and the polished variants. It blends so well. It complements blackstone. It complements deep slate. It complements cobblestone. It's amazing. Disagree with me, I'll fight. I'll lose, but I'll fight. At least I'll be right whilst I'm losing. Big vein. I was gonna say, where did that come from? It's the floor that I took out. Get rid of this and that. Oh, it's cobble deeps that I've now got. That's fine. In the corner. And we continue. Once I've exhausted this, though, I can forget about where it is. I spend a fair bit of energy just remembering, oh, where did I see a patch of that material? And knowing that if I exhaust it, I then can forget it. It actually relieves me a little bit. I didn't want to do that. Well, just that, I'll do. I've spent today unwinding with Mrs. Dragon. We played some games yesterday, we played some games today. Shopping, feeling prepared. Everything's kind of in hand. I like that as a pleasant surprise. I will happily take that. It was not on my radar or something I even needed. But I will never say no to a diamond. Just builds the pillar up slightly higher. Unless people start redeeming it. Channel point redemption, wishing well. Speaking of which, I may need to nudge your Ice Queen for some audio clips. We'll see. If you'd be willing. Oh, more. Pick up these bits. Yeah, get in there. And I'm far enough down this vein, I'm figuring out it must probably be finished soon. Hey Winge, welcome back. You join me in a tough situation. You're welcome. Boop. I'm now using frog lights because they're cheaper than torches. And I should continue to do that. Oh, by the way, there's diamonds in this room. But it's my reward for digging out everything else. Everything else done. I can now have my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 diamond ores. Nice. Now I know there were more tough beat. Can't do the bad joke. Is it down? Is it locked to subscribers? Yeah. Also, I might use this as a tough. There's more tough over there. Okay, maybe I do need to remember this location. Plus, as well as that, it goes over. Ooh. More tough. Goes over this way. Under. Oh, dance. Oh yeah, I didn't have my touch pick when I was in this last time. And up, and then I got lost in this cave. It doesn't look like it's easy to get lost in, but I promise you, it keeps going. And more tough. In fact, this may be the same tough. I don't know. It's the sound, so I figured it would be. I mean, that makes sense. Unfortunately, I haven't set up a way of having like regular viewers able to have it. Plus, it's kind of nice to lock it behind a paywall. I mean, it's nice to have it as a perk for subscribers. Evoker, welcome in. Been following for 1,156 days. Wow. Have you changed names, or is my memory bad? Both are probable things. I will take that. I will take this. And I will leave. Yeah, I picked it up. Change names. Okay. Do tell, please. I suppose I could technically click and find. No, I'm not going to. We're going to take a trip home. I need a little bit of chicken. Because 3 is not enough. Used to be Caleb 262252. Very catchy. I can understand the change. It's good. Evo Caleb. That makes more sense. Oh, I wanted to play with something. Do I, by chance, have... What's the bookshelf? Not bookshelf. The new thing with the wood. I know it's not that new. Oh, it's just shelf? Shelf, okay. Stripped wood. If I were to grab... like that. And place them down. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. We strip it. We break it. Very good. Image has been following for 1,225 days. 3 years. Well done. We want that. I would like to have rockets on tap and chicken on tap. And I have an idea for how to do it, but I'm going to sleep first. Genius idea. Probably, maybe. Let's grab some chests. Okay, I don't have chests. We'll take barrels instead and some hoppers. Sure, why not? Chicken, nom nom. It's like, oh, right. So I'll just top up my inventory first. Now, there is enough space on this wall, I think, that I could do it. Let's see. Even if I just went here, that could work. Take this out. Oh, just me. If I go block there back, we'll put shelf there. And if I feed into the back of it, bear with, go like that, like that. I may need access to this block for now, but we can fix that. I can keep the dirt there. If I put rockets and chicken, I need more rockets and more chicken. So let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I have 5, 6. We'll make paper. Rockets. And yeah, sure, why not? So if in here we went ow, like that, that won't work because it needs to fill up the first slot. I know what I'm doing. Like that. And then 5. That. This can go down. As can that. If I do that though, and do the same thing. One behind. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Maybe. I need these slots to fill up, so we'll do that. We go like that. I will want one more hopper back here. Need a lot more chicken, so let's grab that. There we go. Yep, I got it. I know what I'm doing. I promise. Like that. So nothing else is filtering through. Do the same on this one. Does mean I'm going to lose a few stacks just to the fact that it's filling up. But then if I go like that, those won't go through, which is good. And actually, tell a lie. I think what I want is to put the chicken in this one. So we go here with chicken. That'll be all the chicken I can muster, and then we'll do here with two item frames. Pro Minecraft on the move. I know what I'm doing. I think maybe I had item frames in one of these. There we go. Glow item frames will work just as well. We get rid of that. Put that there. That there. Put torch up. This was my chicken one. So we grab chicken. Chicken in the item frame. This barrel can now be filled up with chicken. And then the one to the left can be filled up with rockets, and I can always top up. I think I know what I'm doing. Which is the scary part. So, as many rockets as I can fit, which also gives me a little bit more space again. To move the chicken. 1 and 2. 3. I'll keep that stack. And all of this chicken can be moved into here. I'll put one up here. So yes, I need to waste some just to have to effectively filter it through. But no matter what, if I have a chicken in my hotbar, I can then top it up. I go like that. We can do that, so I get full stack. And that's so I get full stack. I think that works. Yeah. Let's see why not. And it means I have less chicken in there, and we can continue to fill up these barrels. Which I want to do anyway. Yeah, we're good. Diamond door. Top of the pillar. And we land with grace and dignity intact. Wow, that actually worked. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. The torch fell down, but that's okay. We've got froglight. Who needs torches nowadays? We have froglight technology. It's better. Welcome, Nozza. Look, my diamond pillar's getting taller. And I now have chicken. Ignore the dirt. It's a placeholder. Was it a placeholder for? Don't know. I needed something. I now have 2 things. And dirt can go in here and here. Actually, I'd like that open. That works. Done. Now I can just quickly grab more chicken. I know it's probably not the most interesting use, but hey, I'm trying new things. Deep slate, deep slate, deep slate. I don't know why I'm bothering to put things away, seeing as so far to say I've just thrown things on the ground. But I'm making an effort. I do, however, want to take the warped with me. And that should be it. Yeah. Up. Oh. Darn it. I know it doesn't really matter that much to have a couple extra barrels and hoppers. However, I keep running out of space, so it makes sense to offload when I can. Glorious. Don't know if I need to change any settings now that I'm in 1.20. Yeah, .11 or whatever it's called. Chocobox with bricks. So this can be filled in. We lose access, but that's fine. We're just going to build around it and ignore it. The sheep will be there for when I'm ready. How far from the middle, I don't know, but let's just start with 8. I'll do. You should check the new fire settings. As in fire tick. Here for my 3-month check-in. Hey, Tinsy. And I think command blocks may be enabled by default now. What? Well, it's not fire tick anymore. Oh. Huh? This is already confusing me. I'm leaving. Right. Top of the stairs. I'm going to take a screenshot. That's it. Just one screenshot. I'm then going to open the screenshot up and put it over there. So they changed it from fire tick to something else. Let's have a look. But that would be game rule. Ah, fire damage and fire spread radius around player. So I'm assuming you'd want it as 0 so it doesn't spread. But I don't know. So I'm leaving it for now. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. I missed the name. Morgan the Sloth. Welcome in. So I have my screenshot directly in front of where my activity feed shows the latest activity. Which may or may not be a bad idea. I have a stone cutter somewhere. There it is. Do this. We'll throw a stack in. We'll make tough brick. I'm going to use at least a stack here. But if I happen to make too much, it doesn't really matter. So this goes here and up. The doorway, I've got stripped dark oak, I think. At some point, this won't need to be, so we'll take that out. We can put it in here. And then up we go. 1, 2, 3. Then this wall goes back that way. Ready for bookcases. And this would just mirror it. So we go up here. And then across. I think. Kind of guessing. Not that bothered. I'm looking at the screenshots. I'm willing to risk it. Thank you also for the tips. I will read into it a little bit. Thankfully, I don't think I have a lot of wood above ground anyway. And we're not going anywhere. So our worst case scenario is lightning storm. However, with working kind of outside, we should be okay. Fundamentally, if we're outside, we'll be sleeping most of the nights, resetting the counter. There's an Enderman over there. Yep, I did it. Oh, that was a mistake because you can walk up this bit. That was closer than it should have been. Oh, dirt block, thanks. So the doorway here, but then this needs to be spruce going along. I think it's stripped dark oak I used in this gap. And then the walkway I need to check how far it is. However, I'm probably going to prioritize the downstairs. Now that I have that, I know where this hall is. It should be simple as going like that. It's 3 wide, then 1 up, then 2, 3 wide, then 1 up. But we'll check. Do it the sensible way. Creative. Not worried. Nope. Not worried. Oh, no. 1 section. See, it's a good job I checked. This all feels about right. 4 in that way. So we have 1 panel, then 2 panels. Then the gap of 5 blocks. 2 panels. Got it. This comes out. Go here. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. That's wrong. I don't know how I did that wrong, but I've definitely done it wrong. Because that should be there. This is very worrying. How does one get that wrong? So, 2, 4. Count that way. So, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 should be in line with the front door. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Clearly that's something very, very wrong. The stair. 5. Top of the stair. 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, worst case scenario, I've made this slightly in the wrong direction, in which case this doorway just moves. But according to my measurements, it should be there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Like that. And then up here. And across. We'll double check it. Not worried. Getting worried. Not worried. More of a, oh, I've done something wrong. And I've got to figure out what it is. But I'm not worried. More of a, curious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Have I done the doorway in the wrong place? I mean, I'd be very surprised. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 and 2, 4, 6. Good job I can go back and forth. 12 and 6. 12 and 6. He's tied up there. Wasn't 12 and 6, it was 10 and 6. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, it was 12. 2, 4, 6. Yes, this is correct. 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, 1. I'm very worried now. I mean, it's possible that I've just measured where the drop down is incorrectly. Let me through. There we go, perfect. Which we can test over here. So in theory, the first block, there should be a gap to the road for this. And I've not got a gap. So I have done it closer. Which is fine. Okay, so that's why. But it's not a problem. This just needs to go up here instead. This comes out. Goes That's fine. So here's the gap between the road. I wish everyone a happy Christmas or appropriate other holiday period. Thank you, Ozzy. Let me do the thing in a second. Let's just dig this out. This out. So it's 4, 2, 3, 4. I will go do the wishing well in a second. I promise. I promise. My promise is worth something. Thank you, Ozzy, for the 10,000 channel points. Worked hard during my awful streams. I appreciate it. Classic off by 1. I mean, yeah, but also in a way that I may have even planned. I probably didn't, but I might have. Ow. Oh, wait, are we at 29? No, 28. I thought we were going to dip over to 30, but not quite. Close. Come on. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I do appreciate the timing on that. Yeah, I initially set it 1 back from the road, I think because I was imagining that I might need to put something as like a walkway along here, but no, it's not necessary. So yeah, it's off by 1, but not in a way I care. Dirt can go in there, and then this is fine at that point. That's in the right place. 3, 3, 3. I aimed for it to be correct, but I wasn't that worried. I mean, alternatively, we could move the whole stairway back 1. Just need to knock out all of those wooden stairs and all of these wooden stairs and put the 1. But it's fine. Fundamentally, we got space to play with here. That would be the doorway. Just wear that. Go to the other side, so it goes here. Up, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And then here. I want more. Oh, well. I know that I can do it without using the craft. There. Don't cut out. I just want to. Over here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Then we're mirroring over there. 1, 2, 3. Here. I'm not sure whether this is 1 deep here. I think it's 1 deep here. And then we go this way. But I'll double check in a moment. Just want to do it as I think it is. And then I can see whether I'm correct. I think it goes like that. And then this back wall over here goes across at this point, and it's relatively flat, just mirroring that. We'll double check. It could be 2 back. Or 2 deep at the back, you know what I mean. So in we pop. It's only 1 back, okay. 1, 1, 1, 3. 1, 1. Perfect! That seems fine. And this is stripped dark oak. Ugh. So 1, 1, 1, and then this goes up here. Cross. 1, 2, 3. 2 section. 3 section. This goes across here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's the shape of the main hallway. I like it. I'm quite happy with this. The flooring needs to be changed out. We'll put spruce down to start. We can always switch things around in a bit. I need to add lighting at some point, but for now, let's just go with... Just can go down. There's a bed here. I forgot about this one. Perfect. Sheep may be slightly in the way, but that's okay. Now, these bookcases are only too tall. And go across. The reason for that is so I've got space for a sign above and a sign below. Let's grab the shovel from in here. Like this. And we'll make up a couple of stacks of tough brick. So I put my spruce. I did put spruce in there. Random junk. We're good. Yeah. I'm happy. And a connect. Connect. Of course, it needs to be taller for the second story. I'm just focused on ground floor for now. Oh, give me one moment. I think I hear a cat. I did not hear a cat. I don't believe I did. Can't find her, so I assume she's with Mrs. Dragon. Nope. Have that back. I will be needing a lot of chiseled bookcases. But thankfully, I have a bamboo farm. Whoop. 1, 2. You're getting a shape to a build. This has been something I've wanted since before I started the world. To actually be working on the project feels pretty good. Plus, it fills me with hope that I might be able to have this finished by the end of January. My goal is so I can start recording. Hang on. I threw the sample shulker in my ender chest. So it's not going to be done for this month. It's going to be done for January, and I'm going to record gifted subs, wishing well redemption, subscriptions, Twitch bits, raids, and guestbook meaning anyone that joins me in the world. So I've got these 6 for January. I'm going to rename these ones for February, and then I can always have the next month ready. So if I haven't got round to putting it in, it's already there. It gives me a month in advance to have these 6 ready. So that's going to be the format. 6 books per month, and each chiseled bookshelf holds, fun enough, 6 books. So 1 slot, 1 slot, 1 slot, 1 slot. It actually makes a lot of sense, I think. Now this flooring needs to be changed out. There are sections that will be covered up and don't necessarily need to be wood, but gotta keep it simple. Just do a flat working space, and then I can add the bookcases to it. And it allows me to extend over here, so we're not hovering. You can tell I'm being serious about the build. I'm using an actual shovel. I hate it, but I'm doing it. Nice thing with this being a relatively straightforward project, I can do it even if I'm tired, and I've been tired the last several weeks. The lead up to Christmas for me.
Zach is a cutie.
Busy.
Pass it on.
Hey Danielle, how you doing? How are things in the Danielle household? And how's your health? Here I am putting new flooring. In Minecraft, but you know, I still get credit, right? Making something that wasn't a thing before. Things are good. How is that? I'm happy. I'm working in Minecraft. It's a day off work. It's always a bit weird when you go live Christmas times because viewership is just so unpredictable. But I'm okay because I get one cool person join me, and then I'm happy. And I've already got one. Because look, Oz is here.
Someday it's going to get
and Anarchy.
killed.
And Awitch and Danielle and Secrets come in with a resub, enjoying the latest emo, obviously. And as she plays, welcome in. Hi, it's been a while. It has been a while. How you doing, Shay? And thank you, Secret, for the arrivals, and always makes me smile. Best friend Danielle. Oh, Danielle has spotted Shay. How is everyone doing? Thank you for joining me. I know it's a busy time of year and many people are with family, but I've had a quiet weekend with Mr. Dragon. We went for a trip into town on Saturday. Yesterday we kind of chilled out, visited a few elderly, let's say relatives, but not relatives. They're elderly friends I've known since I was very little. One lady was 91. Used to play badminton with her. She still reminisces about our games together. Danielle on the watch streak as well. 3 streams. Wow. That's especially impressive this time of year. Still managing to keep those streaks going. She Play says, I'm good. Also pop on a stream while I work on a terraforming project. Hugely appreciated that you've come in and joined my little corner of the internet. What kind of terraforming project? I'm curious. I've never claimed to do terraforming, mostly because when I think of terraforming, I think of grand terraforming things. I've seen so many people build mountains. Like, all I've done is a little bit of landscaping. It's not quite as impressive. Oh, shovel can go in. Gonna need all this, so let's just turn it into planks. Oh, and food. Food's a good idea. Putting a small mountain. See? Most of the terraforming I've done has started or mostly been full scale. There's been things where I've removed large areas of like I've removed large areas of mass, but I haven't built a lot of large areas. Most of my Minecrafting for creating things landscape wise has been flattening, because that works for me. Going to be a spot for a working lighthouse. Ooh. See, I have a plan for a tower at some point, and I'm hoping Phantom is able to join me. Phantom Lim is one of the talented members of TB, Truly Bedrock, and is thankfully one of my neighbours. Very, very talented Minecrafter, and someone that I would love to spend some more time with, and if I can bribe him to join me in this world for a bit, I have a project which would probably suit his skills. On Ramble Life, I built something I called the Magic Maker, which is a witch farm powered by villagers. Welcome in, Angelic. And at some point in this world, I'd love to make a Magic Maker where I learn from my mistakes. Not mistakes, but I refine the idea a little bit more. And my idea for it is I want to have a witch tower on a hill far away that if I have, villager breeders around here, for example, that create villagers, those villagers could be sent off in a pipeline towards said witch tower. Where that will end up, I don't know, but I'm thinking it needs to be like top of a hill looking out across the sea. But it needs to have some kind of grandeur to it. But I can choose a location for it when I've got a bit more of an idea of how I'm going to go about doing it. It's another one of the many projects in my list. How long has that been there? Did I place it? Yes. I moved frogs over this way. I remember now. Nice to see you, Angelic. How are you doing? This fine and lovely Monday? You can tell I'm not working because I have to think what day of the week it is. Right, we have the ground floor for the library. I'm going to need a lot of dark oak. And to build a staircase up here. Reception area in here. We need chiseled bookcases. But it's a start. I'm happy with it. I think my next thing is to go to the logging cabin, try and get some dark oak if I haven't already got some. I will want... Have I got fortune books in the library? If I can get if I've got fortune in the library, have fortune to my hoe, that would help so much with getting saplings. Pop that in, and this. We'll need it at some point. We put the junk in there for now. Say junk. There's bits I need as well, but you get the idea. In fact, I don't need stone. We'll take that with us. We'll leave the tough bricks, take the dirt, and the stone. I can offload the bits I don't need at home on my way past, and head towards the logging cabin. There's a plan. Yes, I did have to convince myself, but I did convince myself. So, you know, I did well. Dirt. In your pop. Stone. In your pop. And more dirt. It goes in there. I do want bone meal if I've got some lying around. There should be more in here. I'll take those. Fortune. I forgot about fortune. I'm supposed to be checking the... If only I knew what the fortune enchantment looked like, that would help. But I don't. Back to where I came from! Wow. Just having something there makes the... Don't like creepers in my library. Sentence I don't think I have ever said before, but... hard to argue with. Fortune should be here. Fire aspect, fire protection, flame, fortune.
Forbidden donut.
Hey donut, look, I found a book that I need. That's really handy. I'm making use of my library. I built a thing and it's useful. It's a first. I can put fortune on my hoe. How you doing, donut? And how are you enjoying the Christmas season? Fortune? Oh. Did I fail to pick up the... I did. Ender chest. That's mine. I need that. Fixed. Ow. Ow. Copper boy. Big shot at. I didn't realize my health was quite that low. Sorry. Well, they are now fighting, which is good. How's vacation treating you? Pretty good, I think. Get a land hit. Ah! Hoo, hoo, hoo. Nothing in here, is there? Nah, it's perfectly safe. Fixed! Who wants some? You want some? Still safe over here. Just gonna eat. I think Poké Stick was the worst. Poké Stick hurts. Poké Stick not fun. Also, welcome in, Wolfie. Ooh, bronze boys. Going to walk around here and eat. Ah! Not bronze, copper. Bronze in colour, but it's copper. Where do I get mushrooms from? Ooh. Cooper's over there. Where's my horse? Where's my winnings? I killed. He's over there. Okay. Leaving! Going to the grocery with my mum. Anarchy, thank you very much for the lurk. To get any mobs with spears yet? Yep, there was one on top of a mount that I took out. Can I land? Can I sleep? Will the horse die in the sunrise? I don't know the answer to this. Yes, it will! Now I know. I know Liara captured one. And then was afraid to leave it anywhere near light. Mine. So I'm after the copper. I know it's not that valuable, but you know. It's free. Anyway, leaving. Did I really need to do that? Nope, but now I've learned about a thing. And I've gained some copper armor. Look at it, fancy. Oh, chicken's all grown up. And laid one egg. One! I am now egg rich. In here we have... In here we have my hoe. So break this. Put it in. Copper can go in as well. Apparently... Oh, we're still cooking things. It's just been very slow to work through whatever's in there. Okay. Got plenty of raw chicken to cook. And I gained so much rotten flesh. I'm so lucky. Right. To the logging cabin. I may have some dark oak, but eh. One egg! One egg! Strong and crisps. Hey, as the French say, an earth is an earth. Clever. Right, what did I come in here for? Logging cabin. This way. Down here, turn left. Or is it right? One of those two. You're either left or right. It can't be any other direction because you can't turn forwards. You can't turn back. It's silly. Minecraft. There's very few options, which makes it easy for me to guess what the correct way is. I did neglect to enchant my hoe, but you know. That's a mistake that I can fix. All I have to do is put this down, grab this out, put that down, and do this. I am now a master farmer. Go me! I succeeded at Minecraft. I don't think we have a lot of dark oak saplings. If we did, they'd be in dark oak. Dark oak. We do not! It's a raid! Oh, welcome in. Octogen, thank you very much for the raid. Octo raid, 8 times the raid. 8 times the raid! It's 8 raids. Thank you very much. Pixie, welcome in. Nordic, Oakdew, Bohi Cars, welcome in. Lena, I know some of those names. How are you all doing? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for trusting me with your community. Octo raid. Also, can't help but notice, Oxygen. Cute subscriber emote you've got there. I mean, it might be slightly biased, but you know, doesn't mean I'm wrong. Hey, Lena. I have distracted myself. Oh. Apparently, I really don't have many dark oak saplings. Did I plant some? Oh, I did. I planted 2. Thankfully, my hoe now has fortune, which makes this so much less painful. I'm working on a build on this, which is Dragon's Lair. It's my solo-ish world, powered by Nodecraft, whom I'm partnered with. They host it kindly for me. But the build is needing some dark oak wood. I don't have dark oak wood, so makes sense to come here and grab some. This is my logging cabin, or at least the basement to my logging cabin. Just a little area where I can plant saplings and don't have to worry about things spawning and taking it all. You also notice there are things sitting on the ground, but not for long. In theory. Oh, hang on. We updated. I wonder whether that could break it. We'll check. Oh no. That sound, I heard it rolling. It'll disappear. Probably. Probably. There we go! I love it when my stuff disappears from the ground. So, in this little area, it's ugly because I haven't really decorated it, but it's very, very functional. See, there is a hopper minecart that runs back and forth underneath the ground, picking things up. Anything that's picked up goes into an item stream that goes across to the sorting system over here, and it all works beautifully most of the time. Now, where are my manners? Please tell me what you're up to on stream today. I'd love to hear all about it. Oh, thank you for the look, Lena. Look for work? Oh no. Work. I'm managing to avoid it today. Today is my first normal working day that I'm not working. I had my final day for the year on Friday. I do have some things I might do between now and the new year, but I'm not required to, and they are kind of more bonus things that mean I'm more ahead of stuff for the next year. Rather than I have to do stuff and it's stressful and you have to deal with people. No! I might do a little bit of paperwork or accounting. Not too bad. Yep, was my first stream. Did some... First stream ever? My first stream did some netherite mining. Netherite mining is something I hate doing. And I tip my hat for you having the patience to do it. Mostly because I know that the way I want to do it is not the most efficient way. The most efficient way is to blow stuff up. And I hate doing that. I'd rather dig. Like, I want my netherrack. I might need my dozens of shulker boxes full of netherrack. I probably won't, but I might. Oh, this is so much better. First stream ever. Wow. I was blowing stuff up. That's the correct way of doing it, efficiency-wise. It just pains me to do it, because everything in Minecraft, I go, oh, there's a value to it. I don't want to destroy blocks. I want to create them. I might need all that netherrack. Realistically, I don't. But it doesn't stop my brain thinking I do. I throw a block on the floor and then go, oh, that feels wrong. And I'm not as... I don't struggle with throwing away stuff as much as some people I know, but it still pains me to see things despawn. Like, it feels wrong. I will have an amazing iron farm, and yet, if I see some iron armor, I'm still throwing it in the furnace. Do I need one iron nugget? Is it worth it? Nope. Am I doing it anyway? You betcha. Well, you can still collect most of it. Yes. But also, what am I blowing it up with? I suppose beds would probably be the correct answer. I wouldn't do it with TNT. TNT... I struggle with TNT mostly because of the sand usage. I've been in so many worlds where sand becomes limited, let's say. Or people decimate deserts near spawn and you go, oh, it looks so ugly now. That I kind of struggle with it. I know I can. I tend not to. There's no judgment. Nothing wrong with doing it if you want to. It's just I struggle personally. It's such a we have a resource world, so not such a big thing. Yeah. It's just not how I end up playing. I don't know how much I need in the way of dark oak wood, but realistically, it's relatively quick to do. If I grow these 4, I cut them down, and that'll be enough for my needs, probably. Maybe. The dark oak trees are so much shorter than the spruce trees that I have been growing here. The spruce trees and jungle trees were the first ones I grew in this area, just because I needed to test that they worked and the room was tall enough for it. And so now that I've got plenty of spruce, doing dark oak in here feels really, really short. It isn't that short, it's just short by comparison to spruce, because spruce trees are massive. Also, I'd rather do a little bit more than I need than have to come back. Plus, if I grab all I need, there'll be some here for next project. I don't have to necessarily think about resources, I can just use them. Plus, I need more saplings. There is not enough saplings currently in my storage to fill up the filter in the storage area, which is a bit of a problem. I'd say this hog is amazing. I've been hitting leaves with a fortune axe for a while. I only recently picked up fortune books. I went, oh, okay, I can put it on my hoe now. Haha! And I've definitely gained saplings. That's even without thinking about the ones that have been picked up by the hopper minecart. We are up. If I appreciate joining when I'm doing resource gathering is not the most interesting part. I promise you we'll be leaving this area soon and we'll be working on the main project. I just need a bit of wood first. And now that I've got plenty of saplings for this little mining, I can just afford to come up here and do most of them. Normally I insist on doing the leaves first, because as soon as you break the wood, some of the leaves despawn, you don't get quite as many drops. But now, good. So glorious. And then I mine out these blocks. Hop across. And that, step back. Fortune. I can do the rest from 3. And I really, really need to make an effort just coming here occasionally to gather resources, because I've used so many in projects that mean I don't have much left of some bits and pieces. And nothing worse than breaking the creative flow to have to gather resources. Thankfully today I haven't needed to break it too much because I've already designed it. But I want to avoid that whenever possible. Hey Deep, how you doing? Right, we plant these. This. We throw the rest of the junk in here. I do not need saplings and don't need the sticks. Sticks can go. We head home. Octo raid! Ah, you came as part of the raid. I have my chest. I have other things. Let's throw those and those in. Everything else can come with me. Right. Hoe goes in as well. And my essentials. Done! Yeah, in real life, took might as well expose myself as the late raider. You're not dead yet. Also, don't expose yourself on Twitch, you'll get banned. Trust me, I knew a guy. How many chests is it for the golems, says Wolfie? I think they check 8. I think. But I'm not sure. I haven't had to worry about it. My only use of... very tempted to showcase what we did last stream. In fact, let's go... You'll see. I know that we've got a few people that have joined us for the first time, so I'm going to show what we did. Our most recent build I finished is up here in the nether. We did a froglight farm. We head over to minus 500, I think it is. The Z. My froglight farm is... There's another portal. My froglight farm is... Yeah. So we've just finished building this. There is... The only thing left to do is I want to put a load more... black glass. Black stained glass on the top so that when you are in the AFK spot, if you stand in here, you only see the blocks around you. You don't see beneath, so you can see at the bottom, the ones I filled in, you've got a little plus shape. You can see where it's placed and where it isn't. If you fill it in, you get a better view of the farm. It just looks better. 8 double or single. First time messing with them, it doesn't matter. Double or single. A double chest is the same thing as a single chest. It's one thing to check. We don't check it twice. But yeah, we've recently finished this, which is a froglight farm. And the use of... I used copper golems for the first time to sort out stuff. So they are up here. It all works by magma's getting attracted to the iron golems. They go, whoa, look at those muscles! And they go over trying to hug them. And they fall down! And then the powdered snow makes them take damage until they break and go into smaller frogs. Smaller magma cubes. And then Hopper Minecart runs underneath, picking things up. We have... I didn't do an unloading system, I just had it running back and forth over the hoppers. And yes, I could have done one minecart per slice. Just went with looping them. I figured I could do that. Everything feeds into either this copper chest, this one, or this one. They pull the stuff out and put them in the corresponding chest. And because back here we've got a filtering system, so essentially the hopper underneath the chest is locked unless the signal strength gets full enough. There will always be at least this many pearlescent frog lamps in here. If they put in 16, like they just did there, whatever that was 12, I think. It will then go back down to the same number and then stop. Essentially, while it's more than X number, the signal strength is strong enough that it unlocks the hopper to feed into here. So the filter is just to go to the barrel. We then have a hopper chain going down. So essentially, the shulker at the bottom fills up first, and then once that's backed up, then the hopper fills up, and then once that's backed up, the chest fills up. So I can come in and grab stuff from chest. I can't actually, that chest, that doesn't matter. Yeah, I could fix that. I'm not going to. But normally what I'd probably do is just take it from the shulker box or take the shulker box and switch things out. So yeah, that was our recent project, and I used copper golems, but I've only given them 4 double chests because there's 4 different things. And yes, I could technically filter it out differently. It doesn't need to have one per chest, one type of block per chest, but that's the way I wanted to do it. So yeah, it's pretty basic. I'm sure other people designed a better system, but I wanted to play with them, and it had. I went, this is an opportunity. I could have just had everything go through a hopper chain and then sort through. Probably be comparable time-wise. I don't think this is quicker or better in this situation. It just gives a little bit of life to the build and gave me an opportunity to play with them. And for the needs of this farm, they're plenty good enough. But yeah, that's my magma farm? I nearly said magma farm. I meant froglight farm. Right, back to where we were. Survival. Done. Looks great. Thank you, Shay, please. Back into our piddly storage area. We have dark oak now. I'm going to sleep. Then we'll fly off. All those chests opening and closing, I know. But whilst it's active, I'll be at the AFK spot at the top. Well, look! I used it! We built it earlier in the stream. I've never played with the shelves, so I figured, let's see whether I can do a thing where I can just top up from it. I can! This is the town square. I want to do a lot of shops around here, and I have ideas for different ones. Some are fully fledged ideas and planned out, and other ones are very much in my head, and I need to play with them. So the library, for example, that's going there, that's already designed creative. There's a pub to go on the corner here, a car park, and a community build over this way. Not community build, community farm. Whereas other areas like this, I want a clothing store. No idea how that's going to be built. I've asked pretty much everyone who's joined me in the world at some point, going, any ideas? If anyone comes up with something, I go, oh, I like that. I want a clothing store so I can put armor in there. There'll be a flower shop around here. I kind of have that fairly fixed in my mind as to what it's going to look like. But yeah, it's a work in progress, and I keep getting distracted by different bits of builds. There's some bits I'm really happy with, and other bits I haven't got around to properly. So the bank is the main thing I'm happy with. Banner and pot shop is nice. But I mean, it's nothing special. It gives me somewhere to store my terracotta and fills in the space. We have the sheep here just because I wanted them producing whilst I'm in the area. As you could just hear, something just grew and shit. There, grew and shit. I'm building up on wall just so that I can have enough in the banner shop that I go, if I need a few of each colour, it's there. Am I ever going to have a lot? Probably not. But when I get to the point of needing to get rid of the sheep, I'll probably just get rid of the ones in the way. Because this one, definitely in the way. But right now, I'm building things around them. Like this. Now, the dark oak log, let's go across like this and be stripped. Just makes a nice doorway. Doors will be going in here, and then we've got stairs to go up and loop round. But we're going to hop over to the creative world where some of this is built. So I had 4, then 1, 2 steps up, platform of 2, then 1, 2, 3. Oh, lost count. 3 steps up, platform of 2. 2 stairs, 2, 3, 2. 2, 2, 3, 2. Got it. Probably. Crafting table. Do I have a crafting table? Why? Where is it? I always have a crafting table. It's just not necessarily where I want it. We're going to move this. Got my shulker box and bits to put in the inside. It's easier. In fact, we'll do this as well. And the stone cutter. We don't need to keep coming around to the front. I might as well put it out back. Whee! Shulker box, and bed. I'm in the library now. From here, I wanted crafting table, so we'll grab this out and 1 crafting table. Stairs, please. So it's up 1, 2. We won't need to see any of the underside of the stairs, so I'm happy just to leave it ugly. 2 stairs, platform of 2, 1 up, 1, 2, 3, and then it was 2 deep, 3 wide. Because here is where we'd have the doorway. That in. Go dark oak logs. I'm pretty sure this is stripped back like that. Hold down. Take this out, that out, and that out. Matter of doubling up the stairs. Also, I want to check this iron farm is running. I heard that you're planning to murder your pet sheep. No, relocate. Ah. We are apparently without villagers. I'm going to fix that. If we're in the area anyway, Didn't mean to click with that. Let's do that. And we'll move some villagers over. I think I can move them all over in one, but we'll see. Can I put multiple boats on a ghast? Villager deficiency. Exactly. And whilst we're travelling incredibly slowly, I can drink my tea. That's right. I don't go live without a cup of tea in hand. Well, on the desk. Obviously not in hand, because then I can't use my mouse. I don't have 3 arms. Despite what those rumours say. Head over. We're fine. Thankfully, we've got somewhere to tie him off. Like that. Now, if I were to release some villagers, I only need 3. 1. Fine. There's one here. Okay. Why do I not have more bamboo in there? That's really annoying. Bamboo! I'll have a bamboo raft. Or 2. And some reeds. If I were to put this here, and this here, and then break this, we release the villagers! You're free! All of you! Except you. You can stay. Right. That didn't work quite to plan. Nope. Come back! There we go! Perfect. So as are getting worse. I'm sorry. Thank you for sticking through the ads. Bring buckets of lava. That seems to be useful when handling villagers. Did I do that one time? One time? Just one time. I'm going to need a bucket for the water. And I've already got blocks. What's the worst that can happen? Let's go. That was not what I meant. I meant to shift click. Here we go. This one. Shift click like that. Can only move one at a time. Well, one boat at a time. That's fine. Do this. I need shears, don't I? Oh well. If I was really clever, what I could do is this. Don't suppose I can. No. That works, right? And then if I break up this and do this. Ta-da! I did a thing! Boat can connect to boat. Oh, okay. Now you tell me. I'm doing my thing. I'm quite happy with this. Calm, serene. I do need to grab shears, but I have shears in my essential chest. Look at me and my learnings. I believe there's just one villager on the front. Raft? Okay, I'm back. Need to make myself some lunch. Donut, what's for lunch? Very important question. Also, I should probably put these guys down on the path. We can head downhill to it. You gonna shear the villagers? Yep, that's the plan. If I Head over this way. Want to make sure. Whoop. We are within the boundaries. We'll head down. We have shears. So villagers in there. And then if I can see, that'd be good. We'll catch them afterwards. Thank you for the bless. They won't get far. Right. You come over here. One. Oh, did I click twice? I must have. I've now lost a lead to the ground, but that's... There it is. Yeah, I can't make it. Do you know what? If I do this, will it break the lead? No, the lead still... Okay. I thought that would break the lead because the lead doesn't... Okay. Understandable, but wrong. Ding! Don't tell DC that I actually said that. I think DC realised that they were right. So I need to get them into the water. Let's grab this water here. You appear to be picking up oh. I want them in the hole. So let's open these trapdoors. So that if they hop in, they're not immediately scared of the zombie. Minecraft logic, exactly. Let's start with these two. I'd say I feel sorry for the villager that you're pulling a boat across his head, but you know. The necessary part of the job. And I know that this can be a problem, but manage. Go on. This side! If you can't see the zombie, there is no zombie. Exactly! That's how it works. Donut said coffee and egg sandwich with cheddar and black forest ham. Ooh, I can get on board with that. I'll take 3. I felt that. Do that. Break this. Break that. Put it back. Like so. And if I can grab the... If I can touch the boat. Do that. Then zip off. Okay, they might be cold by the time you get here. Or do you want delivery? Delivery would be nice. But you know, appreciate you're not DoorDash. Yep, that's right. I'm fancy now. I use chiseled bookcases to pillar up. Wait, right click that. I'm going to put the wall back in, and then if I break the boat down below first, F3B, so I can hit box. Then if I back it up, beep, 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 got it. And then boop, mine. Oh, great flying work. I sort of want them to have a night time before I put the water back. Before I activate the zombie, you know what I mean. That. Float out. It's currently day, so when nighttime flies round, we can do the things. Teal, welcome in. Right, back to what I was doing. Slight distraction, but a worthwhile one. It means the whole time I'm working in the area, I'm fun. Sensible. 1 and 2. That's tidy. This goes up, and then doorway in. I'm pretty sure it's this out here, and then the beams go across, but we'll double check. Creative world. Dark oak planks. I think I figured that out. Okay, so it is one either side of the door, and then got it. Disconnect. Reconnect. Small squirrel. Where? Well, there's nothing wrong with being distracted by squirrels. Squirrels are cute. So this goes all the way to the end. I haven't put lighting in here, but that's fine. It will be added in at some point. There's nothing wrong with the distraction if it's for a good reason. And my good reason is I want iron from the iron farm. I'm loading the area. I might as well have good stuff. So this goes across. Like that. Take this one out. I think we have spruce back here. Goes across for 3 blocks. Must be more than that. And then another one, and also across like that. Figure that out about. Accidental mob farm in progress. Yeah. I mean, maybe. But I'm not overly concerned about it at the moment. I'm pretty good at lighting things up. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 spruce, and it's 4 by 4. Okay. Disconnect. Reconnect. No, where am I? Orientation. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, and then this one goes across. At this point, we go back like this. It's actually coming along quite quickly. Almost like having the materials available helps. Oh, this all needs stripping, so I'm going to do that now.
Hello, my baby.
Oh, welcome,
hello, my
Amador.
honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
This continues. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th one is where it goes there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5th one is where it goes here. Up to the wall. Might be able to put the lighting in soon. How are you doing, Aladar? Got the stuff and the things. How are you this fine and lovely Monday? And how mad is your house? On mobile real quick to say hi while I wrap gifts at my parents' house. Are they gifts that for you to give or gifts for them to give? I used to get roped into doing a lot of present wrapping for my mum. So my mum had Parkinson's and Parkinsonisms that weren't that bad, but also just everything was draining if you're using your hands a lot. So fairly well managed, but still limited. Nope, limited energy. So I ended up doing a lot of the wrapping. Plus, I'm quite good at rapping. I mean, all those years listening to Eminem, obviously. And the other kind of rapping, but still. You'll never know. I might be lying. I might be telling the truth. About being good at rapping. I'm definitely telling the truth about listening to a lot of Eminem. Rapping everyone's gifts. I'm the main gift wrapper. Ah, the responsibility. It's fallen on you. That looks good. This one comes out. Let's go grab that. Otherwise I will forget and I will not use it. Donut says, my ex-wife picked on me because I'm terrible at wrapping, so I got stuff everything in gift bags. I mean, that works for you? There's some things that I dislike wrapping, but I just don't like it. It's normally things that are, how do I put this? When it's a thing that you can't wrap perfectly, you have to kind of just accept that this is as good as you can do with what it is. Time for a break from the mountain to get to put away clothes. Shay Plays, thank you very much for hanging out with me while you've been terraforming, and I'd love to see progress. I need to see it. Right, we've slept. Oh, they've probably slept, which means if I were to be really clever, hop down here and go 1, 2, 3. Be scared, terrified, dance, run. Excuse me. Did I sleep too soon? Okay. I forgot I should have done it during the night. I got distracted. Aldo says, I hate odd-shaped gift wrapping. I'm pretty good at wrapping anything in a box. It's good for me. Whereas if it has to be something that's a little bit soft and organic, I struggle with that. I can do it. I just find it annoying. Right. This wall goes like this. It goes up 2. And like this. I think it goes up 3 there. And here would be 1 there. That, I'm pretty sure that's how it is. But I'm not certain. Again, we'll check it. A little bit more. This goes around. Put 1 in there so I can do that. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And across. May have made more than I need there, but we'll do that. That's our doorway. There's copper bulbs going, but we'll do that later. Well, probably another day, to be honest. Right. This needs filling back in. This was just for getting the villagers out. We have chiseled bookcases that can start to go in. I will need more. But I had basically a stack in storage, so we might as well place them in. Not only does it help the build feel more complete, but it means I then know how many more I need to make. Or even at least how many more. If I go, oh, I've done this much and I've used a stack, I know I need at least another stack, so I can make a stack without having to count. Boop, boop. Starting to look like a library. Do not have lights in here, so I'm going to put these down as a temporary measure. It's supposed to be lanterns. Some on bookcases and some hanging around. But that's a start for now. Let's do some things up here. Again, just prevent a creeper spawning up me coming up the stairs and having an issue. Ah, thank you, Aladar. Want that back. Do this. This wall should be like that for books on top, and then same thing over here. So let's go 1, 2, 3, then up and up. So my doorway in there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then here, doorway, which is at least 3 blocks tall, so we'll do that. I think it's 4 blocks tall because this fundamentally has to be same height as down below, so we can do 6 chisel bookcases in each section. Right, chicken time. And time for me to stop and drink my tea. If you have a cup of tea, make sure you're enjoying it. If you haven't got a cup of tea, go make one. You know you want to. Sorry, I missed your message earlier. We'll do my fair share of rapping this evening after kids are in bed. Fair enough. Easy rappy tip. Put it in a box. That's the cheat. And it does work. I used to do that. I was so annoyed at presents, I went, it doesn't look right. I would put it in the box just to do that. From my poster experience in parts placed from generators, some real odd-shaped bits. I can imagine. Owen says, already had coffee, tea not needed. Okay, you can have more coffee. Or water. Or fruit juice. Or hot cocoa. Right, this side needs same platform. 4. We'll go all the way to the front. Well, this is why I'm really glad that I have plenty of spruce. Although now I'm starting to question, should this be slabs? Don't think it should. It should be slabs! Damn it! I knew that! Darn. I mean, in fairness, at least I can turn the regular wood into slabs. I want to just double check. Yeah, that makes sense. Which also... No, actually. I'm going to say something that I realise I'm wrong. Rip this out. Can't reach. Let me at them. And it's not a conserving wood thing. Realistically, I'd rather use the 4 blocks than I would use slabs. Placing slabs is annoying. And fundamentally, the amount of wood I'm using up, I'm not too bothered about. I just farm more spruce. But it does look better with it being slabs. Boop, boop. So I can do a stair there. Rip this out. And a stair here. Does mean I need to fill this in annoyingly with tuff, but we can deal with that. Best box I got was a 2-foot penguin that popped up with a gold signet ring in its nose. What? Half of that sentence sounds like it was... Actually, it just sounds like half of the sentence was joined with the other half of the sentence from a completely different paragraph of a different book. Alador says, I have water because it's hot here. Understandable. Also good for you. I have tea because it's delicious. Right, I wanted more stuff. So let's just do Stack of tough bricks. I could do. Let's just do two stacks. I've got another here. In your pop, out your pop, and we're good. We'll take crafting table with me. I can make slabs up the top. Up here. And then crafting table in. I'll have some more stairs. High castle. Tough across. I don't know what goes in that bit. So I'll leave it for now and we'll figure it out later. Slap squeeze. Yeah, I'll use that many. Probably. Let's fill this in. That. All that hard work of putting in those bits needs to be undone. But does add so much more texture to the ceiling, so it's worth doing. Or redoing. And these bits are just slabs. I put stairs on this bit to hide this block. And I did the same on the other side to cover it up. Whereas the rest of the area, I've done slabs all the way around, which does mean I'm going to use a little bit more tough brick. This needs filling in, as does this. It's night time. I need to sort out villagers. Let's pick up this stuff. Oh, beautiful. Have we all slept? I feel like you haven't. Can't you get from the corner? Ah, he has now. There, now he should never go to sleep. And iron. Fixed it! Some of you thought it couldn't be done. Wolfie says it was a large box, 1 foot square, penguin folded in half, stood up when lid opened, and my new ring on his nose. Did training. Okay, that's interesting. Certainly different. Spiders. I'm spinning around. Move out of my way. What? Get all this wood back. Do I have a use for all this spruce wood? Possibly not. Because it takes less spruce planks if it's slabs. And now that's done. Fill this in. It's visible. And I need to take this out as well, don't I? Who did it? How they crab breakdance with that many legs is amazing. How they can... What? Cab... How they can break dance with that many... Okay. Spiders. Gotcha. My brain was not following that thread. I'm so confused! I was moments from going, not a clue, I give up. And then it suddenly clicked. Breakdancing spiders, gotcha. We have slabs. And we know how to use them. Now, while I'm fairly sure on the interior, I may need to have a rethink about the exterior just to double check I'm not forgetting something or failing to consider something important, or even just there might be a slightly cooler way of doing something. There. That's so cool. Octogen to choose to raid me after their first stream. That's really awesome. We are putting this in here. 2. I need 6 more stairs. Stairs. But can't make 6 annoyingly, so now I have 2 extra ones I'm not likely to use anytime soon. I mean, technically there'll be a staircase on this side, so I could do that. I might not, but we could. Is that confused? Wolfie strikes. I mean, not difficult. Confusing me is not a difficult thing to do. Confusing someone clever, that's more tricky. Whoop. This goes over. All gets filled in. I'll figure out the walls in a moment. I've got the tuff to do it. I've even got lots more slabs than I needed, which shows how much more it uses of blocks than slabs. But here, we'll match that wall, so we go but and same over here, so like that. 3 and up, up. Up, up, 1, 2, 3, up, up, 1, 2. That all makes sense. Back here, we'll probably mirror this, which means we won't have bookcases in there. It's too thick there, and then gap for a stairwell. Whereas over here, we go up. From the front. Perfect. The wall in the middle is supposed to house map art, or not map, a map of the area. But I haven't started mapping things yet, and that is an entire stream and a half in itself. So, you know, it comes out in the wash. And that is my tough bricks gone. All that gathering of resources at the start, and yeah, get very far. I mean, technically there's a little bit more in here, but not a lot. So bricks. Wow, this looks so much better already. I'm not sure about that end, whether I'd want to change that to be stairs. Probably not. Okay. Stream got interrupted, I think. Really? Interrupted by who? Or you mean disconnected for a second? Nothing on my end showing it disconnecting. Doesn't mean it didn't happen. So there's nothing on my end. It does say it restarted. Thank you for letting me know, Ozza. Zach, welcome in. I mean, what is a Minecraft world if not a record of uncompleted projects because you lost interest or it ran out of materials? I have to say, I don't think I've run out of materials or lost interest in any project that I've done. I've run out of time. That's happened, but I don't recall ever running out of Steam. Had to refresh error 2000, I think. I'm sorry. Thank you for doing the refresh and welcome back. It's happened a few times lately and I don't think it's me. It could be, but I don't think it is anymore. I did have some issues that I resolved. Found out my Ethernet cable was faulty. But that's resolved. Right. That looks good. That looks good. We're going to mirror the staircase from the other side. Put that there. And take it back. Oh no, never mind. It's gone now. So this opening here, we want to mirror this one. Got it. So 1, 2 with the dark oak logs. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And off again. Again? Again? Really? Oh, error 2000. It does say that. Wasn't me. Promise. I didn't go anywhere. It sent you to offline for a minute. Yep, and it's recounted the stream stream count. You know what I mean. We're going to continue and hope that the problem goes away by itself. Will it? Probably not. But we can hope. Oh yeah, if I have lights underside the stairs, that can light it up. Why didn't I think of that? More. Like so, and like so. And then like that. Perfect. So I have some dark oak planks. Let's do along here. Nope, not there. Here. Eh. This and this, and I need one more for that corner. Thinking Twitch is having issues with the heavy traffic of Christmas week. Twitch being Twitch. I mean, Twitch is not built on its own servers. They are shared servers with everything else. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's having issues, but it'll be not because of just Twitch traffic. It'll be because of traffic for everything else, like Prime Video, etc. But it could also just be ingest servers from where I go away. Thank you. That's a rock flesh. Don't think I need 8, but yeah. That looks good. That gets me up to here. We got a landing. We got space for the bookshelves. I think we are Hi. I know that copper isn't that valuable. I just can't help every time I see it going, oh, I should grab that. It's valuable. This heads at least over to here. What I want is to have the space laid out for where this staircase would be on that side so that I can use it if I wish. But not expecting to use it for a long time, if ever. You see, down at the bottom of this staircase, we have all of the bookshelves holding my enchantments and my collaboration corridor, and I've got a spare space. Off and back, off and back. Stream is back, welcome back. I didn't know it'd gone! It's kind of infuriating. As I was saying, to possibly no one, because I don't know who was connected at the time, we've got enchantments, collaboration, and then this bit is available that I can make a corridor this way for recording more records or doing other things. So perhaps one day we might do, even if we had maybe like a charity hallway. That would be fun and cool. Charity. We could have a wing for charity. I don't know how it's going to work, what's going to happen with it, but that's an idea. But there's space for a staircase going the other side for more stuff and things. It doesn't even have to be as deep as this one. I could step it down fewer blocks. But I don't know. The staircase would start here and go down. I thought that was a pink sheet. I was wrong, unfortunately. Come up, come round. This is looking pretty good. I'm quite happy with this. Next, disconnect, reconnect. Let's have a think about what we need in the area. I've done spruce signs above and below. I feel like that's probably the right call. I may want to have a barrel in here somewhere with like glow ink sacks and white dye so I can dye the signs once I write them. I could just start planning and just write on them January 2026 and then go all the way over to January 2030. Hopefully. But I will need, and if we mix it up between chisel bookcases and regular bookcases. It gives me opportunity to a little bit of texture. I don't mind it so much on the outside here, it's just the ends. But does that start to become too much? Probably. Boop, boop, boop. Don't hate it. I just don't know about it. I went for regular item frames. Does that change it? Is it more lit? Or less lit because of it? It is more lit. Okay, so the answer is not lit item frames, but regular item frames. If I'm going to do it all. I can see how many restarts there have been by the number of alerts in Livecraft Discord. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. It's not me. I don't believe it's me. Yeah, I did that right. Yeah, I did that right. It's fine. It's not fine. It's really not. So, I prefer the colour of that. However, because you end up with light sources and light levels dropping, you get less of a consistent colouring to it. Maybe it is better with glowing sacks, even though it's then washed out. Hey. Let me look. What do I get? Disconnect. Reconnect. I'm sorry. I feel bad, but I also don't. I want to do my thing. My thing is spend time with you awesome people. Ow. And harvesting bookshelves. Bookshelves. I think you'll find it's not cool. I think this is the 5th drop. Eee. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3. Ow. I think that's where it would go. And there. That. Sure. Tell you what, I'm going to remove these 5 because I'm not sure about them. I can figure it out later. Just wanted something as a placeholder for where those go. Oh, one moment. I caught a putty cat. Well, it does say subscribe to her drops at the top of chat. Wrong kind of drops. Also, Yeah, I haven't had 5 resubs today. Wow, you too, Jasmine. You want some cuddles? Clearly. 1, 2. Here. 1, 2. Yeah, I think it was 2. Again, I will check it. I have picked up the cat. The cat is on my lap. We are stroking the cat. Hello, Jasmine. Are you feeling left out? What a lovely cat you are. You want to get down there? Yeah. Yeah. Come in. She indicated she wanted to get down, and now she's still stood on my lap. Make your mind up. Right. This feels pretty... One sec. Come on, show off. Go. She was head boshing the microphone. I mean, this is not helpful. You're moving the mic from my face. Which may be good for stream, but it's not what I want right now. Right, we have a staircase up. We've got some decorating to do. We've got chiseled bookcases to put in. But I feel like Twitch has been dropping hints. Doesn't want me to stream anymore because it keeps wanting to drop me out. So, what I'm going to do is take the opportunity and split. I will not be streaming tomorrow, but I do intend on streaming on Wednesday. So I would love it if you would join me on Wednesday, which would be the 24th. Yeah, so Christmas Eve. I have some things planned. I may try and get some company. We'll see. It will probably be about 4, maybe 5 p.m. GMT. But again, I will post as always on Discord. So stay tuned on there and you'll find out. In the meantime, I need to find something to radio for 2. Oh, my viewership numbers have dropped way down. Oh, darn you, Twitch. Every time it goes and comes back, it mutes the stream. Really? Secret, do you have other Twitch tabs open? And is the video muted in those other tabs? So when you refresh, it will often grab the same settings from those other ones? That makes sense? Nope. Oh, okay. Never mind then. Worth a try. I get that when I refresh tabs and have muted one window, but not one tab, but not another. So I'll have multiple tabs open at once. Right. Marabella's live. Let's go send you over to Marabella. She's lovely. And member of TB and awesome. Yep, makes sense, but I don't have any other tabs. Darn it. What you described there, and that sounds very similar to my experience. I know what that might be. I was wrong. But worth a shot. Wait, slash raid? What did it give me? Raid browser. Someone finds someone to raid. I did not know there was a thing. Anyway, Maribel Jade. I'm going to push you over. You're going to go over and be awesome. Unless it's grabbing front page settings without being on the front page. Don't know. Could be. Right, raid cool. If you want to copy and paste the message and make me look good, but you don't need to do that. I already look good. Yeah, I said it. Now I feel shamed. Thank you very much for your company. Hope to see you on Wednesday, but if not and you are too busy, enjoy your Christmas break, whatever you are doing. And thank you for the amazing company and support. You're all amazing. I'm very, very fortunate. Goodbye. Oh, I should copy my own message. Got it. So, thank you. Goodbye.